seated. We will now hear from our high school chorus.
Good afternoon. My name is Larry Hunt, and I'm the superintendent here at Dike-New Hartford. It is my privilege to introduce the seniors that will be speaking to you today, and I ask that those seniors please come forward at this time. Our first speaker today is Elizabeth Cavaliere. Biz is the daughter of Barry and Julie Cavaliere. She has been involved in cross-country, basketball, softball, tennis, speech, youth group, D&H Scholars Club, and has served as the senior class president this year. She plans to attend Iowa State University to major in early childhood education and then get certified as a guidance counselor. Elizabeth Cavaliere.
Welcome staff, parents, guests, students, and graduating seniors. We did it. Yes, we are finally graduating. The journey has been very long at times, but mostly went by way too fast. How do we measure the time we spent here? In the beginning, we measured how many minutes until recess, or how long until the carnival. Then we started counting down the days until fifth quarter, sleepovers, or how many hours left of school. In high school, we measured our time by trimesters, seasons, homecoming, prom, and how many days we had until graduation day. But as we stand here today, I know that as I look out at all of you, I will measure my time here with the ways God has blessed us. His blessings and provisions are woven throughout our history here at Dike-New Hartford, and at each time we win a state championship, pass the test, or get a one-at contest, we celebrate His answers to our prayers as though it was the first. Every morning that we walk into school or go home at night, we are blessed in so many ways that go unnoticed. Forrest Gump's wise mother once said, "Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. When you reach in for a piece of chocolate, you can never be sure what you're going to bite into. But once you do, you have tasted it." Each stage of our school career has been a type of chocolate, and we have had to taste every minute of it. Elementary school was a smooth and creamy caramel piece of chocolate because we really had no worries. It seems like just yesterday we were walking into preschool with our new backpacks and new outfits, with our parents waving us into the first day of our education. Early elementary was filled with nap time, snack breaks, spending hours on kid pics, and recess. It was also a time of cooties, heads down, thumbs up, scented markers, and knowing that if you were line leader, you were pretty special. As third grade hit, it meant a time of change as we look forward to our new classmates from Dike. We became friends with each other quickly, but the best is the level of competition that arose in Foursquare with all of us together. Wow, that was impressive. We had the exciting days of the Bill Nye videos, our Valentine's Day party, and the New Hartford bread, and building a digestive system in Mrs. Becker's class. We also had days where we walked to PE class excited, and then saw a gray strap and some watches, letting us know that it was the day of the dreadful pace test. I don't think anyone enjoyed that. Elementary was a fun ride, and I would do anything to go back. Middle school was the cherry cordial chocolate because you wish the taste would go away, kind of like some of the things you remember doing in junior high. 7th grade was a step into a new territory, a run forward when we had just mastered walking. It was the year of discovery. We were introduced to sports, blockers, plays, selfies, and a little more freedom. Also, 5th quarter and the awkward slow dances because we weren't sure whether to talk or not. We were introduced to Mr. Parker and his long motivational speeches before practices, knowing the longer he talked, the less track practice we would have. Our 8th grade year began with the subtle realization that we were now the upperclassmen of the New Hartford School. We were introduced to Lanesboro, co-ed dances with the cheer team, score discussions that would always go way too far, and of course, History Day. Throughout middle school, we took chances. Chances personally of setting higher goals in life, chances academically and extracurricularly, and chances socially of branching out and creating new friendships or stronger bonds. All these moments prepared us for a final leg of the journey, high school. High school was the chocolate truffle because what you will remember most. The people who were in front of me survived classes like Spanish, chemistry, psychology, and health class, but most importantly, survived going through school with Netflix boxed and the band of yelling "RIP" in the hallway. I think all of us can take some pride in that. Without a doubt, this class is special for its impressive athletic achievement, for their involvement, and for how they represent the Wolverines. If you follow the progress of our teams, you already know that Dike-New Hartford teams have captured some championships and state qualifiers. Even more impressive is the fact that 62 of the 73 members of the class contributed to the success by participating in at least one sport. The Friday nights spent at the football games, supporting basketball games or track meets, or watching a baseball game under the lights is something I'll miss about high school. We can be proud of having some of the best school spirit in Iowa. Now consider academics. Students in this class have been the recipients of numerous awards, honors, and scholarships. For example, the class of 2017 represent less than 1% of this year's graduating seniors in Iowa, yet we have 4 valedictorians, some of the higher test scores, and have been recognized as a safe school. The class is also special for its extraordinary talent in the arts, music, and theater. We had multiple people qualify for All-State in both individual and large group speech. We weren't as successful in the numbers involved, but had a lot of success in all the departments of music. Today's achievements may fade or even be forgotten. The applause may become a distant memory, and your certificates and medals may gather dust on a shelf or in a drawer. But you'll always be remembered for caring enough, for helping someone, for making others feel special and appreciated, and for being the kind of person that others want to spend time with. Each of your lives is a remarkable occasion. I have no doubt that we will rise to it. To our teachers, thank you for unselfishly sharing your time, talent, and knowledge with us. You took the time to explain assignments, sometimes repeatedly because we weren't paying attention. You allowed us to come to your classroom after school for extra help when you could have gone home to spend time with your family, and you set the bar high and challenged us to live up to it. To our parents, thank you for supporting us in more ways than it's possible to count. You helped us and you tried to give us enough space to learn how to work things out for ourselves. We would like to thank the coaches. You guided us to work closely with others to achieve a common goal, and you supported us not only in your sport, but in other seasons throughout the year. To the office staff, custodians, and lunchroom attendants, thank you for keeping our school clean and safe. Thank you for doing what few people see, yet without you, the system breaks down. Thank you, Shelley and Mary, for not only working in the office, but being each and everyone's friend, parent, and cheerleader. We are better people for knowing you. We would like to thank the administration for supporting our ability to achieve success in all the financial and academic initiatives that keep D&H innovative. To Ms. Ames, thank you for listening and helping us reach further stars. With your help, we have 73 people graduating high school today. Wherever you may find yourself, and whatever challenge you may have chosen to follow and explore, hold true to what shaped your yesterdays, acknowledge and appreciate what you are today, and dare to be all that you can be tomorrow. God is the power and source of all things. He is the reason why we are all here. He is your stronghold here in the present and the future. He is great and He loves you more than you know. So let me end with my wish for all of you. In your life, may you have people who will listen and spend time with you, encourage you, and believe in you. May you embrace growth and excellence. May you measure time by your blessings. May you be generous. May you say thank you often, and may God watch over you. With this blessing, may you go forth and figure out what that next piece of chocolate in the box is, and taste every minute of it.
Thank you, Biz. And our second speaker today is Adeline Johnston. Addie is the daughter of Terry and Julianne Johnston. She's been involved in cross-country, tennis, student council, speech, drama, FFA, and 4-H, where she has served on county council. Her future plans include attending Des Moines Area Community College for her AA degree, and then transferring to Iowa State University to become a certified elementary special education teacher. Adeline Johnston.
Throughout the past 13 years, we've learned a lot of things. We've learned how to write, read, do math. We've learned that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Goodness, we've even learned how to spell mitochondria. But that's not all we learned. We learned that time really does not stand still. If you're anything like me, you couldn't wait for this day. We've been trying to grow up our whole lives. In kindergarten, we fought over who would be the mom or dad when we played house. Then we watched the junior hires, and we couldn't wait to grow up to be just like them. Then we watched the high schoolers. Then as freshmen, we watched the seniors walk the halls and then graduate, and we thought, wow, I can't wait to graduate and go to college and start a family and get a real job and have my own house and make my own choices. That sounds like the life. We spent so much of our time wishing and wanting to grow up that we missed out on one of the biggest life lessons we could have possibly gained throughout school. We forgot to live in the moment. Think of all the moments we missed because we rushed through life. In elementary, instead of just wishing to grow up, I wish we could have focused on the friendships we had. At that point in our lives, we all got along. We all had such kind, big, pure hearts. and we wanted everyone to be our friends. When we had birthday parties, we wanted to invite everyone in our class because everyone is so great, how could you possibly choose? As we got older and busier, all of that changed. Slowly, our slumber parties became smaller, then our lunch tables, and then all of a sudden, we went from playing on the swing set with whomever happened to be sitting there already, to going out to eat with just a few close friends. We spent so much time wishing and wanting to grow up that we slowly ran out of time for friends. We forgot to care for people as deeply as a 6-year-old does. In junior high, which is a time period I think many of us have tried to forget, we were all awkward. The hallways smelled way too strongly of Axe, we took way too many selfies, and we thought it was necessary to edit every selfie with cool sayings and lots of online stickers. We couldn't wait to start driving, and we wanted the freedom high schoolers get. But because we spent our time trying to look and act older, and just hope and wish and pray that high school will come, we forgot again to live and enjoy every moment. We missed out on our time to be weird. We could have been whoever we wanted to be, but we all just tried to grow up. As high schoolers, we looked up to the seniors, and we wanted to be just like them, and we thought it would take forever. But now, here we are. We're sitting in our caps and gowns, and now I ask you to look back and think about what you learned in high school. Think about the good times, the bad times, the sad, the happy, all of it. Because all of those memories have made us who we are today. Because of high school, we are all smarter and much stronger. Before you leave today, walk the white-walled hallways one last time and think about everything you've learned and all the memories you have made. Think about the person you have become and think about the person you want to be. Now, as we head off to college or go start a job, stop wishing to reach the next step. We need to take a moment and realize how blessed we are because, guys, we made it this far already. We're all going our separate ways. Some of us may stay in the area, some may leave and come back for holidays, and some may leave and never come back. But I want to ask all of you to drive the streets of our small town Iowa homes and remember everything. No matter if you loved high school or hated it, remember it because it's made us into the person we are. I hope we can have childlike friendships, be weird, and my goodness, I pray we stop trying so hard to grow up. I have 2 quotes, both from famous philosophers. The first is my father, Terry Johnston. Don't spend all of your time looking forward or behind. You might miss something pretty great right in the present. As we grow up, there's going to be some pretty amazing moments, and we must start living in them. Now, the second famous philosopher is Peter Pan. The moment you doubt whether you can fly, you seize forever to be able to do it. So, remember, we've been prepared for this. We're ready. So go out and do it and live it and want it, and mainly, don't wish it away.
Before recognizing individuals in the senior class, I would just like to take a moment to congratulate this class as a whole for all of their achievements that they have accomplished over the years. They have been an excellent class to work with, and there are many outstanding leaders and potential leaders sitting in front of us here today. Whether or not an individual is recognized, these students have spent a great deal of time and effort preparing for the next stage of their life. And I hope they all know that if they continue to work hard, you, seniors, can succeed in whatever you put your minds to. We want to thank the faculty, the Board of Education, and particularly parents, guardians, and friends that are sitting out here supporting them today to help them get where they are. Many of these students have been presented with awards during Dollars for Scholars program and our Awards Day. At this time, we will recognize these students Please hold your applause until all of the students have been recognized. The DAR Citizenship Award winner earlier this year went to Mallory Lowby. The following students were selected as Booster Club Award winners for their performance over 4 years. Speech, Madeline Sherwood. Dramatics, Madeline Sherwood. Vocal music, Mallory Lowby. Instrumental music, Jocelyn Mulder. Male athlete, Trent Johnson. Female athlete, Haley Dernan. Citizenship, Nathan Sharp. The Iowa Bar Association Citizenship Award, the John Phillips Sousa Award, the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, the Semper Fidelis Award, the Iowa Choral Directors Association Award, and the United States Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence all went to Mallory Lowby. The United States Marine Corps Distinguished Athletes were Trent Johnson and Haley Dernan. KWWL Best of Class, the Governor's Scholar Recognition, and Academic All-State all went to Madeline Sherwood. The Bernie Saga Award went to Trent Johnson, and the E. Wayne Cooley Award went to Bailey Fettfeather. Please help me congratulate this group of students. In addition, our faculty also recognized the following students on Awards Day. The Family and Consumer Science Award winner was Taylor Arnholtz. Math winners were Madeline Sherwood and Hannah Herkes. Science was Madeline Sherwood. English, Nathan Sharp. Spanish, Mallory Lowby. Social Studies, Isabella Dietrich. Art, Riley McDivitt. Industrial Technology, Ben Latusik. Business, Blake Hamilton. Our student council members this year were Student Body President Nathan Sharp, Student Body Vice President Ben Latusik, Class President Elizabeth Cavaliere, Class Vice President Adeline Johnston, Secretary Treasurer Mallory Lowby, and Student Council Representative Emily Fobian. Please congratulate them. We asked our seniors to turn in a list of scholarships they received. At this time, we will recognize those scholarship winners. Please hold your applause again until they all have been read. Anyone who received a Dollars for Scholars scholarship, I will abbreviate to DFS. Taylor Arnholtz, DFS, Dike Lions Club. Kelsey Bakken, DFS, Hawkeye Community College Soccer Scholarship, Curtis J. Peterson. Stephen Barker Jr., DFS. Connor Blau, DFS, Phil Kruger Memorial, and UNI Track and Field Scholarship. Katie Camerata, DFS, John Biersner Golf Memorial, Iowa State University Academic Recognition Award. Broden Coulter, DFS, Phil Kruger Memorial, Waterloo Education Association, Wartburg Presidential, Richard and Joanne Jewell Track Cross Country. Elizabeth Cavaliere, DFS, Remembering Oak Hill Cemetery, Grand Lodge of Iowa, Ivan and Jean Cavaliere Memorial, Iowa State University Academic Recognition Award, and New Hartford Lions. Isabella Dietrich, DFS, American Legion Auxiliary Lloyd Davis Memorial, Robert and Barbara Thalman, University of Iowa Academic Success and University of Iowa Scholars Award. Trevor Dumbler, DFS, John Biersner Golf Memorial. Haley Dernan, DFS, Dike Lions Club, Grinnell Mutual Insurance, Kirkwood Volleyball Scholarship. Nicholas Dernan, DFS, Iowa Central Football Scholarship. Emma Eden, DFS, New Hartford Women's Club. Rhett Eamon, DFS. Hayes Agriculture, 4-H Scholarship. Tom and Shar Strube Educational Scholarship. Olivia Eichenberg, DFS. And Dike Lions Club. Hannah Euchner, DFS. Marine Menser Memorial. Mackenzie Feckers, DFS. Marine Menser Memorial. John Biersner Golf Memorial. Butler County Farm Bureau. And Butler County 4-H Scholarship. Bailey Fettkeather, DFS. Dike Lions Club. Principal Financial Drury Scholars. University of Iowa Hawkeye Achievement Award. Emily Fobian, DFS. Jackson Foster, DFS. Bill Kruger Memorial. Drew Hasselbrook, DFS. UNI Distinguished Scholars Award. UNI Harold and Martha Nation. Alexis Halsholt, DFS. Dr. Patrick Bowe, UNI Distinguished Scholars Award. Noah Heathcock, New Hartford Lions, UNI Distinguished Scholars Award, UNI Multicultural Scholar Award. Hannah Herkes, DFS, WWSC Commitment, Paragon IT Leadership Forum Scholarship Foundation. Ethan Huntington, DFS. Trent Johnson, DFS. Costa County Sherwood Leadership, Grandview Athletic Scholarship, Grandview Dean's List Academic Scholarship. Adeline Johnston, DFS. Chester Dike Memorial, DMAC Mark Pearson FFA Leadership, 4-H Scholarship, Grundy County Farm Bureau. Caitlin Kennett, DFS. Gustav Tremer, Brianne Kluter, DFS. Elena Kolash, DFS. Bill Kruger Memorial, UNI Multicultural Award. Kylie Kyle, DFS. Hubert J. Capriva Athletic, Wag Wagoner. Jackson Loggy, DFS. Ben Matusik, DFS. John Henry Conkin Memorial, Iowa State University Academic Recognition Award, Iowa State University Cardinal Leadership Scholar Award. Mallory Lowry, DFS. Costa County Sherwood Leadership, William Sproul, Wartburg Regents, Wartburg Meistersinger, and CSA Cheer Scholarship. Madison Levens, DFS. State Bank, New Hartford Women's Club, Kirkwood Athletic Scholarship, Kirkwood Foundation. Morgan Levens, New Hartford Women's Club. Skylar Luke, DFS. Morgan Marks, DFS. Michaela Michelson, DFS. Jocelyn Mulder, DFS. 4-H Scholarship, Dike United Methodist Church Endowment. Benjamin Purdy, DFS. Emily Purdy, DFS, and Dike-New Hartford Education Association. Jacob Ragsdale, Upper Iowa University Opportunity Scholarship. Nathan Schmidt, DFS. Nathan Sharp, DFS. Bill Kruger Memorial, Richard and Joanne Jewell Track Cross Country, and Iowa State University Academic Recognition Award. Madeline Sherwood, DFS. Chester Dike Memorial, Marine Menser Memorial, Ronald E. Anderson, Kenneth G. Meyerhoff Trust, University of Iowa Old Gold Scholarship, W.W. Granger, Inc. National Merit Special Scholarship. Tanner Smith, DFS. People's Savings Bank, the Tate Smith Memorial. Colin Vanderlyn, DFS. Ellsworth Community College Housing, Ellsworth Community College Max Johnson Endowed. Elizabeth Vose. DFS, People's Savings Bank, Southwestern Assemblies of God Vice Presidential Academy. Ethan Wipers. DFS, State Bank, New Hartford Women's Club. Please congratulate all of these seniors on their great work. The students with gold honor cords around their necks have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher over their 4-year high school career. Seniors, please stand as I call your name and remain standing until all the names have been read, and again hold your applause until the end. Kelsey Bakken, Connor Blau, Katie Camerata, Broden Coulter, Elizabeth Cavaliere, Isabella Dietrich, Trevor Dumler, Emma Eden, Olivia Eichenberg, Hannah Euchner, Mackenzie Feckers, Bailey Fetkether, Emily Fobian, Drew Hasselbrook, Alexis Hauschel, Hannah Herkes, Trent Johnson, Adeline Johnston, Caitlin Kennett, Kylie Kyle, Ben Latusik, Mallory Lauby, Madison Levenz, Michaela Michelson, Emily Purdy, Nathan Sharp, Madeline Sherwood, Tanner Smith, Elizabeth Vose, and Royce Weber. Congratulations. We now come to our prestigious awards given to the students who have attained the highest GPA over their high school career. The Salutatorian Award for the second highest grade point average with a 3.99 goes to Hannah Herkes. I am proud to announce the valedictorians with a cum GPA of 4.0 are Elizabeth Cavaliere, Bailey Fetkether, Mallory Lauby, and Madeline Sherwood. Tom Leiser, Board President, I present to you the graduating class of 2017. These students have completed the requirements as set forth by the Board of Education and the State Department of Education. It is my pleasure to recommend them to you to receive their diplomas. Representing the Board of Education is Mr. Tom Leiser today. Taylor Ann Arnholtz. Kelsey Paige Bakken. Stephen Dwayne Barker Jr. Connor John Blau. Katie Jo Camerata. Quanah Eli Coffrin, unable to attend. Broden Isaiah Coulter. Elizabeth Josie Cavaliere. Tavin Despinez, unable to attend. Isabella F. Dietrich. Trevor Mitchell Dumbler. Haley Christine Dernan. Nicholas Robert Dernan. Emma Lucille Eden. Rhett Dean Eamon. Olivia Bethann Eichenberg. Hannah Marie Euchner. Mackenzie Bree Beckers. Bailey Lynn Fetkether. Emily Kathleen Fobian. Jackson Dennis Foster. Elizabeth Gaffey. McKinley K. Hagan. Blake David Hamilton. Drew Jacob Hasselbrook. Alexis Lynn Hauscholt. Noah Joel Victor Heathcock. Hannah Joe Herkes. Dakota John Hepner. Ethan R. Huntington. Miranda Marie Jacobson. Trent Matthew Johnson. Adeline Starr Johnston. Caitlin Ann Kennett. Frederick Kagal, honorary graduate. Brianne Nicole Kluger. Elena Morgan Kolash. Kylie Marie Kyle. Jackson R. Loggy. Ben John Lutusik. Mallory Jean Lauby. Madison Elaine Levens. Morgan Alexis Levens. Skylar Bertrand Loop. Dustin S. Manley. Clayton Daniel Maple. Morgan Ray Marks. Riley McDivitt. Taylor Rosalie Mead, unable to attend. Hayes Tyler Michelson. Michaela L. Michelson. Destiny R. Merzlack. Jocelyn May Mulder. Zachary Scott Nickel. Tessa Irene Peatfish. Brandon Peterson, unable to attend. Benjamin A. Purdy. Emily Aaron Purdy. Jacob Jordan Ragsdale. Linda Roncaroni, honorary graduate. Nathan Schmidt. Nathan Lee Sharp. Madeline Christine Sherwood. Kerrigan Marie Smines. Gunnar L. Smith. Tanner Daniel Smith. Destiny Stone. Colin James Vanderlyn. Elizabeth Ann Vos. Royce A. Weber, unable to attend. Ethan Lee Wikers. Keota Young. At the conclusion of this ceremony, seniors will be forming a receiving line in the circle drive, which is located outside the back doors. I am proud to present the graduating class of 2017.